Hey, hello, it's time for another game pickup video, and yeah, today's theme is Nintendo. I got 3 Nintendo GameCube titles and 2 Nintendo 64 titles, so let's just get started and talk about the games that I've picked up this week. And the first game is Superman for the Nintendo 64. Now, this game is quite known, not because it's like super good, it is actually quite awful to play, and also from a graphical standpoint, it is quite terrible as well. It is just not fun to play. The game is rather basic, you have to fly through rings and there are some fighting sections, but it just doesn't feel that great. The reason why I picked it up, I am considering going for a complete Nintendo 64 collection. Did not own it yet, and yeah, I saw it for a decent price. But yeah, one of the positive things though is that this one is in a very good condition. The label is, yeah, looks perfect, and the card as well. And often when I see the Superman game, it is quite expensive and also in a very bad condition. So could not pass this one up, and I'm happy that it's now part of the Nintendo 64 collection, I guess. Yeah, let's just say yeah. Yep. And that is not the only Superman game that I picked up this week. I also got Superman Shadow of the Apocalypse for the Nintendo GameCube. It is in a good condition, a little bit of damage at the front, but nothing too serious, and it is complete in box with manual. Yeah, very happy that I was able to find this one because I don't see it that often. It is also a little bit more in the higher price range, around like 50 or 60 euro or so. And from what I've played, it is definitely better than the Nintendo 64 Superman game. I want to say it is a decent game, you know, from a first impression. The controls feels a little bit wonky and the visuals are kind of cool because it's very cartoonesque. There's one downside though, there's just a ton of motion blur going on when you fly around, so that kind of makes it very difficult to see like the surroundings and more the detail of the world itself. So yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a bummer, but overall, again, it seems like a very decent game, and happy that it's now part of the GameCube collection. Another game that I picked up is Lego Racers for the Nintendo 64. Now, I'm a big Mario Kart 64 fan. That is definitely an all-time classic, and I am not expecting that this one will replace that one. But yeah, from my first impression, it seems like a very decent kart racing game, and I think there are a lot of Lego Racers fans out there. But yeah, like I said, it seems like a fun racing game. It is very joyful. I like the graphics. I like the theme as well, just with the different characters and the different kind of style of cards. And yeah, also the power-ups just seem like fun to use, and that is definitely what makes or breaks like a kart racing game like this. So yeah, happy that it's part of the collection, and just like what I mentioned earlier on with Superman, I am considering going for the Nintendo 64 complete NTSC collection. So yeah, I just had to pick this one up. That just seemed like a very good reason. So yeah, that is Lego Racers for the Nintendo 64. And for the next title, honestly, I don't know where to begin because I have no knowledge and experience with this franchise. It is Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom for the Nintendo GameCube, and it is in a very good condition. It is almost complete in box. It does have the manual, but it's supposed to come with 3 battle cards. And yeah, no experience at all with this game or any of the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I might have watched a couple of minutes of the TV show. But from what I've played, I like the presentation, I like the yeah, the art style. Not really a fan of like the characters themselves, but I do like the monster designs, and I was kind of expecting a card battle game, but that is not this one. I think other games might be a card battle game. And yeah, from what I've played, it seems interesting. It seems very similar to a recent game pickup like the Ogre Battle 64, where you do have like an overworld map and you send units to certain points to either defend them or capture them, and you do have to fight like against other monsters, and that is just like a turn-based RPG type of deal. Again, seems interesting, but I definitely need to play more of it. But yeah, good first impression, and I think this is one of the better Yu-Gi-Oh games. If I'm mistaken with that, do let me know in the comments though. But yeah, very happy that I was able to pick this one up. And the final game that I picked up is Gauntlet: The Dark Legacy for the Nintendo Gamecube, and yeah, this one is also in a very good condition, and it is complete in box with manual, so very happy about that. This one has been on my list for quite a while, very high on my list. Really wanted to add this one to the collection because it just seems like a very fun game to play. You do have like the Nintendo 64 version as well, and it is like an arcade hack and slash type of deal. You can play it alone or with 4 players total. It just seems like mindless fun. Yeah, like I said, there's a Nintendo 64 version and they are very comparable because the graphics are very similar to the Nintendo 64 version. So they are kind of bad, but also kind of cool in a certain way. I think that has to do with it being an arcade game and combined with the voiceover and just the type of gameplay. It kind of works. It is not good, but I kind of dig it. I like the vibe of this game. So again, very happy that this one is now part of the collection and do want to play more of this one. And I always liked the Gauntlet games on the NES and played the Master System version also a while ago. So yeah, very happy about this one. So these are the games that I've picked up this week, and very happy that they are now part of the collection, especially considering the fact that, yeah, a while ago I already mentioned this, but I'm really thinking about like going for either a complete GameCube PAL set or a complete Nintendo 64 NTSC set. It is not a very easy decision to make, so currently really outweighing like the pros and cons for either set, finding out what are the rare games, are the games obtainable, and also what will the cost be if I pick up like the most 10 expensive games for either set. It has been a fun project, and thinking about like making a video about it to share my thoughts, to share my findings. So if you are interested in that, do let me know in the comments so I can start working on it, because it will definitely require some time to make that. But so far, it has been a fun thing to do. But yeah, with that said though, this is gonna do it for this week. Next week there will be another game pickup video, so if you don't want to miss out on that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But also thanks for everybody that has liked and subscribed to my videos in the last couple of weeks. Really appreciate it. But yeah, that is gonna do it. So thanks all for watching, and see you all next time.